Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be making some tags. I think I've narrowed it down to. I was going to make like card fronts, but I'm not a big card maker yet, but I do like the whole process, and a tag seems like the best solution for me. So these are just some Dina Wakley ones from Ranger, and I have a piece of black cardstock that I feel like I'm just going to, this is a scrap piece, cut into a tag too, just because I want to see what the neon pastes look like on black as well. So we have the neon paste. That's contestant number one. We have the tags. And then in my recent haul, I picked up these 3 stencils. So this one looks like leopard print. This one is called Geo Leaves. So it has is it 3 stencils? Yeah, 3 stencils to make this gorgeous pattern. And then this one that kind of has a giraffe and zebra printed animals. These are all from the same line, along with this stamp, which is also, I believe, something with Wild About You. So it's the detailed black outline, and then you can color the colors of the animals too. So you get a giraffe, a tiger, a cheetah, a zebra, and a tiger again in a different position. So these will be our little like characters on there, and there's sentiment and everything. But the real star of the show I want to play is with these. Now, these 3 were from the recent release, and these 2 were from the previous release. So together I kind of have like your little semi-rainbow. And then also in the collection was the Black Widow black glitter paste. So we're going to add that as some detail as well. So that's my game plan. And actually I think I'm going to cut down these tags to be 6 inches because that's how big the stencils are. And I don't want to have to like move it and then, you know, sort of get it. I just want to leave it flat as possible and go from there. So that's the game plan. Stick around. Let's make some cards / tags because I'm more of a tag maker with new collection, new products from Simon Hurley. Oh, and everything that I have right here is all picked up from a cherry on top. So this video will most likely have an accommodating blog post that goes along with it. And so I'm just cutting this down to 6 inches as I talk with you. So there'll be a coordinating blog post with this for a cherry on top, using these products and having fun. Now, how wide are these? I didn't even realize how wide they are. Okay, they're 4 inches. So so almost like 4 by 6. Just putting that together in my head. Okay, so we are 4 inches wide and then 6 inches tall. Okay. And I will make this look like a tag by cutting off the corners. First stencil that I'm going to work with is the 2-layered stencil that is the leopard print one. So the one that just has like the open blobby colors is for the color that you're going to use, and then the one that actually looks like the leopard print is for the detailed layer on top. So I kind of go in with the paste in a Roy G. Biv kind of colorway, starting with the blue-green colors. So this green color is called Jaded, that I go in with first. Then I put Limelight on top of it, which is like the fluorescent apple green. Then I go in with, because now I have like the purpley colors. So we start off with Charming, which is the bright purple, this one. And then the 2 like magenta and hot pink. So the magenta one is called Mood Ring, and then the hot pink is called Hot Mess. So these are the colors that I do, and then I set this off to the side to dry. Once these, and they do need like, how long would I say they dry? Maybe 30 minutes, maybe an hour, around that. So I just put them on the side of my desk and kind of move on to the next tag while it's all there. Now for this one, I take the zebra printed one. Zebra, or it probably could be tiger stripes too. And this one I thought, well, I already did like the Roy G. Biv one. Let me just do some random patchwork with this one now. So it's the same 5 colors. I just take it in different areas, as you can see. So this one is just the random one. So use your creative heart and apply the paste where you see fit. The only thing I will say, unfortunately, with doing it this way is that some of the colors, when they touched each other, like the green right now and the purple, you know, did not make a fun color. So that would be the only tip to give, that if you do a random thing, still go maybe in Roy G. Biv order, so that if the colors were to blend, it doesn't make a brown coloring mess. But it still looks good. I'm just letting you know the tip that I had featured, or, you know, had when I was putting back any excess paste back into the jars. So then the next one we're going to play with is the Geo flower. So I have to do the first layer, which is that one with jaded. And so I didn't show you scraping it through it, but I'll show you when I go in with the second layer of it when I use the limelight. So that one we'll come back to. So here we are coming back to the leopard print one. So the color has dried, and I'm just trying to find where the overlay matches the pattern that I use. So that is important to do when you are working with this one. And then we're going to use the Black Widow, the black Astro paste. So this is the glittery one. Now I could have gone in because I also have the texture butter paste from the Crafters Workshop that's in like black tuxedo, I think, or black tie, something like that. That could have been done too, but this one, it has glitter, and it's also with Simon Hurley, and like I said, why not? Like, and this one, honestly, the leopard print one was my favorite, but also the Geo Leaves ones too, because I'll show you the next, I think, clip is me doing the second layer with limelight. And this one turned out so good just because I used two different colors for that heavy contrast. So watch, like when you once you add this with the jaded, it looks so good. So this one's like, you know, my next favorite one. And then the tiger stripe / zebra stripe is also good. I just will probably, if you're doing this one like after I'm showing you, just do it in like a rainbow order or like an ombre order, and your colors will blend good and not have gotten, you know, a little messed up like I did. So here we are learning how to stamp. So I stamped it off camera, the little leopard print right there. And I am so sorry because this part is going to be a little bit blurry because I focused it to show you what I already stamped, and then it stayed blurry for this portion of the stamping. So what I did was always stamp out the color portion of the animal first. And so I'm showing you, and then I went on top with the detailed stamp. You probably can work backwards as well. I think I did that a couple times too, where I put the detailed stamp down first and then went in with the color to line it up better. Either way works, at least in my experience, because I tried both ways with this right now. And I go ahead and have done it because I did it on like the off scraps of the tags the first time when I was doing it. And here I just took like a good heavy, thicker weight cardstock and did all my stamping. When you're stamping this, I'm sure, you know what I should have done too, is use a stamping platform, which I do have. So I would just say that as well, that it might keep the stampings in line better. So for me, they're a little irregular, but I'm fine with that. And actually the next time I use this stamp, I'm just going to go in with the detailed ones and maybe just go over it. Well, make sure I use archival ink and then go over it maybe just with watercolors. Not that the color overlay isn't good, it's just that I almost want more, because you'll see like not to say they're splotchy, but they're kind of like in selected areas and the whole animal isn't colored by using the stamp only. So if I were to do this stamp set again and make more art journal pages or card fronts in the future, I would just probably stamp it with the archival, the detailed stamp, and then just use watercolor to color in the entire animal just to see how it would work. So that would be something I would do in the future. So once I've stamped everything, I do take the time to fussy cut these animals out, and then we will get decorating these tags. So once I was cutting them out, I was just kind of deciding and letting them sit on top of the cards that I thought I wanted to use with them, you know, the tags that I had already done. And so off the bat, I knew I wanted the tiger and the leopard on the leopard printed tag. And then I thought I was going to lend the zebra stripe one to the zebra, and then the giraffe character or image I would do for the Geo tag. The one that I used, the Geo Leaves, it was called Geo Leaves, for the background for that one. And so then after this point, I was just auditioning it, and then I was just going to start, you know, making them look spectacular. So for this one, they needed to pop a little bit more off of the background, so I definitely just cut out a paper cardstock, black cardstock, into a 3-inch circle, and I'm using the Dina Wakley media glue, which I do like a lot lately for heavier cardstock. And so I did a sentiment and then the 2 images, and that one was perfect just like that. The contrast really helped. So here's the one with the Geo leaves, and so I used a piece of burlap ribbon that I had on my desk, and then a scrap piece of like a hunter green cardstock, and just used that just for an added layer of interest and dimension against the giraffe, just so that it just popped a little bit more, because in these instances the background became a little too busy against the animal. So you, at least in my opinion, you needed to have some sort of image in the background, or like buffer, you know, white paper, or like I used black cardstock. And so for this one too, I had another black cardstock that I will use and have it go off the page. And then for this one too, since it was just the one zebra, I decided to stamp out another one real quickly. You'll see me kind of do that real quick and just do a different color, and then have the circle go off the page, which worked out fine, just so that the sentiment had a nice big contrast behind it, because I stamped it just on white cardstock. So you've earned your stripes. So they are little like pun on words, which I do kind of like for these elements. And so like I said, these are perfect for cards. Simon Hurley is a big card maker. I am dabbling into cards, so just making them into like art journal tags worked out perfectly for me. I will leave everything that I have used linked down below for you, just so that it makes, you know, kind of finding these items a little bit easier. And then I was telling you I did another zebra, and the dye inks I use for this one are Catherine Pooler ones. I have quite the bright color collection, so they just definitely worked out good. So I just did 2 zebras, and that worked out fantastic. Then to make the tags look like tags, I went in my stash and I found a black glitter 1-inch ribbon that was a little tough to get through the holes, but just delicately working with it, and I was able to use my tiny attacher and put them into all 3 of them got the black glitter ribbon from my stash, and it worked out great. It was actually perfect contrast. Any black and white ribbon probably would have done. I have quite the collection of black and white ribbons, so it looks great. Okay, my friends, there are my 3 tags / I made cards. And I don't know which one is my favorite. They're all just unique. I decided to add 2 zebras on that one. This one we went with a little bit more texture and a scrap piece of paper to pull out the green. And then this one's really cute too. And actually, oh, that tilted a little bit, didn't it? Can I move it? Can I move it? I think it's already dried. Oh, hold on. Okay, there we go. It was a little slanted, and then I put some glitter black ribbon on there. But yeah, look at that. You guys, look at that. I love them. I love the neon paste. I love the animal stamps. Oh, so good. I will leave everything linked down below. Thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe if you are new to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up, and until next time, bye.